You know, they may call the football a pigskin, but what better way to celebrate game day than by treating your family and guests to a bold and flavorful beef-centered dish. But if you really want it to be the best tasting, you're going to want to look for the Certified Angus Beef brand.
Yeah, whether you're a seasoned home chef or just getting started, our next guest here has a recipe for the best grilled steak sandwich ever, and he's sharing the process with us this morning. We've got Chef Michael Ollier. He's here to show us how Certified Angus Beef should be the keystone to your big...
keystone, I love that.
Yes,
love
right, the main dish.
Well, we're coming up on game day, so we
Right?
want to celebrate big, and you want to bring bold flavors. You want to be the centerpiece of the party should be like you're eating well, right?
Absolutely.
Whether you like the game for the football, or whether you like it for halftime show, or whether you like it for the commercials, you better bring good food. That's my point. So starting with high quality product, Certified Angus Beef, all of the things in this recipe, by the way, from our friends at Meijer. So head to Meijer to get all the ingredients we talk about here. And so we'll walk through an amazing grilled steak sandwich for the big game. So starting with Certified Angus Beef, I've got either sirloin steaks or strip steaks. Honestly, I look for what they have on special because you look through that case and like, what makes the most sense? This is the most versatile recipe. You could use strips, any middle meats, but sirloin is a good one for an economical but really tender also. To be an expert, when you're looking for steaks, like what high quality looks like.
About to ask that.
It's about the abundance of marbling within. So look for marbling. And while we talk, I'm just gonna put a little salt and pepper on these sirloin steaks and put them on a grill.
So you're looking for some thin throughout the steak. You're looking at, no matter the cut, you're looking for those thin strips of fat, that marbling throughout the
That is flavor.
Almost like snow had perfectly fallen on it. That's the white. We understand that in the Midwest. So we know what that looks like. And so perfect flex, look for the abundance of that, right?
All right.
And so a high heat grill is the goal here, whether you brave it to go outside or whether you do a cast iron pan like I'm doing here. The idea is to get really high heat to introduce a crust. We want to get a good crust on the outside. So we'll season both sides of that steak, and really it's just about 3 to 5 minutes per side, depending on the heat of your grill, how thick the steaks are, a lot of variables.
We'll talk about the patience, too, that you need to let it sit before you start flipping
Patience is key. I don't know, my mom said, like, patience is a virtue, like, have it if you can, and it's seldom in this guy. And so, patience is key, and that's developing great flavor. So patience to build a crust. It'll tell you when it's ready, kind of when it releases from the grill and gets a good crust.
Yeah, if you look to grab it and it's still stuck to it.
If it's still stuck, you know for sure.
Let it
You're an
set.
expert griller. Like, you kind of know, like, it's going to tell you. Listen to what
How do you do your medium rares? How do you figure out how long to cook it?
You know, some people do like this. This feels like rare. When you put one finger closed, it feels like medium rare and do that. That's okay. But I think the only way to know for sure the doneness of your steak is to use an internal read thermometer. You spend like half the price of a steak for a thermometer to really ensure that everything is exactly the way you want it. And I'm a medium rare, so I'm going to pull it at about 125. When I see that internal temperature reach 125, I'm going to pull it and let it rest like these are right now.
And it keeps cooking.
And it, as you know, it's called carryover cooking, so it continues, that thermal dynamics still happens, and then only after it's rested about the time that you cook the steak, or half the time, it's about 10 minutes or so, then you can slice into it, and you've got that beautiful medium rare, perimeter to perimeter, ideally, because you maybe flipped them a few times, so it's not overcooked on one side. Thin slice for a steak sandwich.
That's
thin
gorgeous.
slice. Because that way, you're not tugging on a bite as you have the sandwich. So thin slice, and we build.
Obviously, the way you cook it is important, but what you start with is really the key. So let's talk about why getting the Certified Angus Beef is the most important
Now,
part.
people eat beef because it tastes great. That's the number one reason people eat beef. But it's the marbling, it's the abundance of that the standards ensure, the strict standards of Certified Angus Beef ensure that every bite's going to be delicious every single time. And so Meijer has a full array of all of our cuts of Certified Angus Beef. This recipe is pretty simple. It's building with a Dijon and a mayo together on the spread on the bottom, provolone cheese. The warmth of the steak will melt that provolone. We've got a arugula here that I just put some dressing just by a simple lemon juice, lemon zest, and some caramelized red onions.
Okay, so you did
caramelized
caramelize
in
the onions.
balsamic vinegar. So I caramelized slow cook and then hit it with balsamic vinegar right before it's done. Simmer a little more, and I've got delicious, sweet and tart. That tang is just a perfect balance to an amazing steak.
Well,
So
and
that's
you only did salt and pepper too as your seasoning.
only
That's
salt
it.
and pepper.
No marinade,
Yeah,
no
you don't
nothing.
really
That's
need,
so
from
simple.
a quality steak, you don't really need that.
Yeah.
In this recipe, I do like to kind of take advantage of balsamic and Dijon. You can marinate just a little bit for an hour or so. You can do that. It's a nice little trick. But salt and pepper is all you need for a great steak.
Absolutely, especially when it's certified Angus beef.
As you
then
know.
you know the flavor's going to be there.
As you know.
When it comes to the steak sandwich is one thing, but there's got to be so many different ways that you can serve this up. I'm thinking kebabs, and I'm thinking.
Well, if you think of great ideas for game day, right?
Right.
So whether it's an empanada, something easy on you and the host, like let's not make it something that's messy, all right? So these ingredients all ready beforehand. You're just grilling your steak and assembling your sandwich. All right, and then what empanadas are, chili's a great one, quality steak, and just come to the crock pot for the chili. Jalapeno poppers are a good one. Or we have this smashed taco idea, where it's a smashed burger combined with a taco idea, and that could be something you do if you want to show off with your friends. Great recipes we have to
I was
have
going to
game
say,
day.
you have
Yeah.
those in your back pocket.
Oh, yeah,
you can
we do.
find those recipes.
Yeah.
Where do we go to
Head
get
to
those?
CertifiedAngusBeef.com for great recipes and tips, and head to your friends at Meyer all day, every day, for all of these ingredients and more.
Thank you so much for the time this morning and for cooking us breakfast and lunch and dinner. I mean,
Happy to do
Feeding
so.
everyone. We've got a full crowd in our studio right now waiting.
for this to be over so they can eat.
Right? Love it. All right. Well, of course, always look for the Certified Angus Beef brand. If it's not certified, it's not the best. That grilled steak sandwich, all the other ideas, CertifiedAngusBeef.com. Chef Michael, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.